Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way a little bit.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
The ball carrier.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Made by AJ.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Gain of 22 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run with Breida. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
Second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Matt Breida with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
A.J. Dillon, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
27-yard line.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
At the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. To throw is Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Williams will try again. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Breida. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Breida, the ball carrier.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
The ball carrier.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jannard Avery. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's 2nd down.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to pass. Tua going up top. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tua. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Taken at about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Marquise Goodwin. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. Now the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with an extra point.
His kick is...
I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Goff now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago.
Darnell Mooney.
77 yards. And the Bears have retaken the lead. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the 2-point conversion. Goff now looks to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down Miami.
Tua going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Dolphins.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
It's a gain of 8.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
7-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Now Goff. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Goff now looking to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Tua. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Catanzero's kick is right through. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Now it's Patterson. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
A gain of 2.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Logan. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Gain of 25 yards. First down.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
To Marquise Goodwin. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Logan. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And a Dolphin first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Miami.
Tua now on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got his tight end Gesicki in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Complete to Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead.
The kick
and he knocks it through.
Makes the score Dolphins 24, Bears 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off play action. Here's Goff. Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Goff. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
10 more yards. Complete to Jamal Williams.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
21.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. This is Coleman. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best in the bunch. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Tony Brown there on the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And some room to roam now. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Baker in on the tackle.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Once more, they turn to Patterson.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
At the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Flush to his right. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. The open man is Smith. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Patterson. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Goff now to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game, 31-31. Daniel Carlson.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Back to throw is Tua. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off. Tua hit, and the ball is out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Retains possession.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face third and short. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Tua on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game fourth quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun handoff to Patterson, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Patterson, and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And they're going to get the timeout call. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
5-yard attempt.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And Carlson missed it. Hold it to the left. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to get this all the way inside the Miami 15. A huge play there in overtime. 61 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. On 1st down, Coleman. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
The ball carrier.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Goff. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Dancing to his left. He kept fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Handoff to Matt Breida. Tackled at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. All right, what can Tua do now with his drive in OT? And oh, look at that, a diving catch. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he'll find Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Tua to throw again. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw, Goff. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted by the Dolphins.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session.
18 on the play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs rolled around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams. The fan bases, Heck, for us,
True.
we came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah.
MEH, man. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by my